his last 32 games, and is one of the best on the team in the short game with 8 sacrifices and 7 runs. We talk about the upcoming Sun Belt tournament. Junior Ryan Leonards. Questions for Ryan?
Ryan, with the prospect of a regional bid kind of on the line, what's your guys' approach to this tournament, and how does the whole 40-win goal kind of play into it too?
Well, right now I think, if I'm correct, I think we're at 38 wins. So we just need 2 more to reach our goal for 40. And coming into this weekend, our goal is obviously to win the tournament. We're hosting it, and we don't like losing at home, so we're going to come out and try to win it.
Being at home, I mean, your guys with what your record is this year at home, and compared to some of the struggles you had on the road in Middle and Western, what is the advantage you think?
Well, I think one of the biggest advantages for us at home is our crowd, the fans. They come out to support us every time we play here. It's a big advantage. It's gonna. I think some of the teams that haven't played here yet this year aren't gonna be used to an atmosphere like that, and it's gonna give us an advantage. And hopefully, we can feed off of the crowd. Because I mean, it's a long tournament. You gotta win a lot of games, so that'll keep our intensity up, and hopefully, we can use that to win it.
Ryan, you talked about the number of games you have to play. Does that also play into that home advantage, in that you're around a familiar sights, familiar atmosphere, and you get to sleep in your own bed and so forth?
Yeah, that's a big help. I mean, it's always nice being at home. You don't have to sleep in a hotel. You don't have to go look for food every day. You know everything's familiar. You know, normal routine. We've played games here all year, so just being back in the normal routine of things will help a lot.
Coach kind of talked about in a tournament setting, sometimes you have to hit your way through a tournament. How much do you think that helps you guys, considering the offensive success you've had this season?
It helps a lot. I mean, whenever you get into a tournament that's this long, everybody's towards the end of the tournament is going to be running short on pitching. You only have a certain amount of pitchers. So if you can hit the ball and you can hit with any team, that'll keep you in any game. And you just make the pitches and then get the outs whenever you need them, and then you get the big timely hits that carry you through. I mean, pitching and defense is always going to be the most important thing, I think, because if you can pitch and play defense, you're in any game. But in long tournaments, hitting helps carry you too.
You mentioned the bullpen. They got some good outings this past weekend. How much does that help? Just getting confidence of being able to match up, go righty, lefty, righty, and being able to have a little bit of confidence in that, which has been kind of a shaky aspect of the team.
Yeah, I think the bullpen did really well this weekend. They did good. They came out, they did their jobs, each one of them. They came, and when they were asked to get at certain righties or lefties, if they're coming out the bullpen, they did it in crucial times in the game and helped us win. So I think down the road, that's a big aspect, especially when you're playing in the tournament, and hopefully in the regionals, whenever you got 1-run, 2-run lead late in the game, and another team's big batters up, maybe a lefty, we can bring a guy out the bullpen and know he's going to get the job done.
Rano, talk about the difference last year's team, this year's team. You're one of the leaders. Have you guys kind of gotten together and tried to refocus as you're getting ready to head into this week?
Yeah, well, last year, I mean, we didn't make the tournament last year, so that's I mean, in my case, I was pretty embarrassed. I thought that was embarrassing. We felt that we were good enough to be in the tournament. We should be every year. So going into this year, our goal is to win it all. We're going to go out and win it. We're hosting it over here, so that's our expectations. And I think, being that said, we're gonna want to win. That's our goal. So we're going to do everything we can to.
Good.
Good. Hey guys.